the seller's market over? Is the real estate market crashing? These are all common questions we hear as realtors these days, and today I will answer them in our July 2022 real estate market update. After a stunning rise in home prices enriched sellers and keyed up buyers into frantic bidding wars, but the U.S. housing market is starting to cool with a surge of new inventory and higher interest rates. So you may have noticed more for sale signs going up on your street, more price reductions, and more homes coming back on the market. The truth is, more homes are being listed for sale than any time since 2011. But it's important to note we still have a housing shortage. There are still less homes on the market today than several years ago, and there are so many benefits to home ownership. People are still buying and they're still selling. So what caused this shift? The Federal Reserve has stated they want to see a reset in the housing market, and it looks increasingly likely that their wish will or already has come true. Zillow says the market is cooling off, but that cooling has happened on the backs of buyers getting discouraged and buyers being forced out of the market due to affordability. So the road ahead points towards a rebalancing of market conditions away from the severe undersupply and a win-at-all-cost competition of 2021. It's important to note the past 2 years in housing was not even close to being normal. It's not normal for every home and every price point to sell with multiple offers within hours. It's easy to look at all the data and become panicked, but is it a market crash, a market shift, or are we just moving to a normal market? If your home takes 3 to 4 weeks to sell instead of hours, that doesn't mean the market's crashing. The Crumford Report provides great housing data and based its predictions off of the trend in the Phoenix metro market on a variety of data it uses to compile the Crumford Market Index. The figures it arrives at each of the 17 major submarkets in the valley indicate how close each community is to a balanced market, with numbers above 100 indicating a seller's market and numbers below 100 favoring buyers. For all of 2021 and the first 3 months of this year, its CMI showed numbers times exceeding 500, indicating markets tilted towards a seller's with low supply. But the latest CMI shows a much different picture, with those figures falling between 31 and 42% from the previous month in 16 valley cities. So what does this mean for home buyers? Some experts are saying that certain parts of town have moved from a crazy hot seller's market to more of a balanced market. Gone are the days of buyers being at the mercy of bidding wars, forgoing inspections, and making other concessions in a desperate effort to secure a home, well, at least for now. The Crumford Report and national real estate experts have noted that while the inventory of resale and new homes has been rising dramatically for the past month, demand for them is dropping sharply as buyers remain discouraged by prices at record levels and rising interest rates. This market is giving the not-so-perfect buyers homes to choose from, and they finally have negotiating power again. During the hot sellers market, we saw buyers get many offers rejected due to lower down payments, non-conventional financing, contingencies, or the need for closing cost assistance. Now we are finding that sellers are willing to work with them in this new environment. Supply across all price points is up, with 53% of active listings added by new home developers and investors. Builders are dropping prices and offering unique buyer incentives to compete. Experts don't know how long this period will last, as it depends on what interest rates do over the next few months, but the home buying process just became fun again, I guess you could say. If you are a buyer, choosing your realtor could make a huge difference in what you end up paying for a home. Experienced realtors and teams who have sold in other markets may be able to help you negotiate a great deal. You may be concerned about higher rates, but you may be able to get the seller to contribute towards your closing costs, helping you buy your rate down. So choose your realtor wisely. If you are a seller, get ready for potentially longer marketing times, multiple price reductions, realtor tours, price opinions, staging, repairs, seller paid closing costs, and price negotiations. The extreme seller market is over, sorry to say, but the days are gone where you can make up a price for your home or add to your current market value because you have fresh paint. Well-priced and well-marketed homes may still sell within the first weekend, but it probably won't be the norm, at least for now. Buyers are increasingly keeping rather than waiving inspection and appraisal contingencies. That gives them the flexibility to call the deal off if issues arise during the home buying process. This means buyer cancellation rates are up as well. There's so much that goes into this market. Your realtor needs to be experienced in not only pricing and marketing, but also negotiations. They need to know how to hold a deal together because buyers are scared right now. So choose your realtor wisely. The Crumford Report noted that a wisp of panic among people trying to sell their homes before losing any advantage in the marketplace appears to be settling down, so that's some good news. Contract activity has dropped 28% in the last 6 weeks. The number of listings under contract at this time of the year should be around 10,000, putting today's count of around 8,600, which is well below normal. In the meantime, a 220% increase in supply over the past 15 weeks has put pressure on sellers to compete. With cash buyers offering significantly below list price recently, attention is back on the traditional buyers, many of whom have been priced out of the market due to affordability. Price reductions have gone up 500% since March, but have done little to increase demand as mortgage rate increases offset their effect and continue to keep payments high. I know all of this sounds crazy and maybe negative, but we're just moving to a normal market. The past 2 years was not normal. Thank you for watching the July 2022 housing market update. I wish we all had a crystal ball to see what the future holds, but I believe it's still a great time to sell, still a great time to buy. If you're curious what your home is worth or if you're looking to buy in Arizona, our team would love to help. Learn more about us online at GilletteGroupAZ.com, and don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at Shannon_Gillette.